We're on a pasture pond in west central Wisconsin, about 150 bird pond, big pasture, a lot of grazing area for the cattle, and the geese have just been jumping up into the grazing area and to some local fields. Kind of a loaf situation. We came in blind. We scouted 550 miles yesterday and didn't come up with anything, so came in here blind and tried to make it work.
So I had a buddy here in western Wisconsin who I was doing a little bit of the scouting for us before we came down, and he ended up getting permission for this pond and told us that the farmer also gave permission to 2 other guys. And last night we decided to sleep in the trucks. We got out here at about 10:30ish and ended up waking up in the morning to a surprise. There was already another guy out here using a cut corn field just off the east side of the pond. And yeah, so that threw a ring in our equation.
We had some bad weather rolling this morning. Pretty good rainstorm popped up, and sometimes with the rain the birds will sit in the field all day and feed because they don't need to cool themselves down and get some water going back to the loaf ponds, so that was another worry of ours.
With it being a roost/loaf pond, we figured we'd have time to brush in 2 A-frame blinds, and this provided us with enough cover out here. We had 8 guys hunting with us this morning.
Due to the other guy we had in the end of the field and pond, he kind of kicked out the birds, so we just jumped in here early. Didn't know what was going to happen. Set up A-frames, decoys, got a beautiful looking spread out here. We settled in and waited to see what would happen.
Shoot that thing.
Good job, boy. Here, Jay.
So it's kind of a unique situation. The birds roosted and loafed on this pond. So normally you'd let the birds leave, go to the morning feed, and jump into the pond, say around 9 o'clock.
Shoot a couple.
You boys killed them all night out.
Dude. Woo-wee. Nice shot. That last far one I shot. Take him, Bill.
Drift here. Good boy. Here, Drift.
In a normal loaf situation, the birds would come back, say 10, 11, even noon. We sat here, waited it out, had a few birds trickle in here and there. I think we ended up shooting around 9 birds. So after the hunt, if we sit down and think about it, you know, we had all the key ingredients. We had the birds, we had the water, the loaf pond, the timing. We had a great hide in these A-frames brushed in. In the end, it just didn't work out. We had that guy on the east side of the field that just kind of screwed up all the birds for us, which can't blame him. He's hunting too, and that's what you're dealing with early season with local birds and a lot of guys trying to get after them.
With the birds getting shot at right away in the morning, I think he let off a couple small volleys into 2 different flocks. The birds kind of decided to jump around to different ponds around us and a couple different local fields, and they'd fly over, but they really weren't interested in what we had going on down in the pond, and I think that was due to having that disturbance this morning.
We decided to pull the plug. It's about 1 o'clock. You know, we were pretty sure that the morning was pretty much screwed up after the first half an hour, but decided to give it a shot. This is what we're here to do, and we had the situation set up, so we gave it a good shot till 1 o'clock and just made sure we covered all our angles, and we did shoot 9 birds. You know, it's a great morning in Wisconsin, and can't complain with what we're doing. And it was a good day.
Yeah, can't really complain.
Good way to start off the season.
Shot those few birds and made a few more good memories while we were out here, so guess let it be a learning lesson.
Old Flambeau floaters. Obviously, we don't use floaters very often. A lot of times you don't see the bad days on TV or on camera, but try and show you how it is for everybody. You know, you live and learn. Today we kind of went into it knowing that it was going to be a tough day, and it was a tough day, but we still had fun with everybody and had a good day of goose season. We only get so many, so we got to take advantage of them and run with them.
Hey guys, this week we're cooking our early season goose on the Traeger grill. First, we're butterflying our goose breasts in half to get them a little thinner for the grill. We're using a little homemade teriyaki soy sauce mix, topped off with a little bit of our Traeger garlic and chili pepper rub. So we're gonna get these goose breasts butterflied up in half and get those guys soaking into our mixture.
Well, they're going to be partly teriyaki because I pissed it all on the bag.
Got all our goose in our mixture, now we're gonna head out to the grill. So we're out here by the grill now. We're using a Pro Elite 34. The grill is set to smoke, and we're gonna get these goose breasts on there, let them smoke for about an hour, and then finish them off with some heat at the end. While this goose is going, we're gonna get the trailer unloaded from opening weekend, and once we're done with that, we'll finish off the goose. So it's been about 45 minutes to an hour, and we're gonna crank up the heat to 450 and finish these guys off. So now right towards the end here, we let the grill get to about 350, and we flipped all the breasts over. It'll only take a couple minutes now to finish them off and get them to cook through the temperature, and we should be good. So we're at about medium rare. We're gonna pull off all the breasts. Now we're gonna turn the Traeger to shutdown cycle, let that thing cool down, and head inside and enjoy our meal.